Hi again everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is me again, your teacher Russell. In this video, what we're going to study is about conjunctions. And conjunctions are very important because when making a sentence, we use these conjunctions every day. Now we will identify what are the conjunctions that we are using in everyday speech. But first of all, let us define what a conjunction is. A conjunction is a word that grammatically connects two words, phrases, or clauses together. We have two most common conjunctions, and these are coordinating conjunctions, and the other one is subordinating conjunction. There are 7 coordinating conjunctions. Let's talk about them one by one. You can remember these conjunctions by putting an acronym. And we can say fanboys. Fanboys. I think it's easier for you to remember if you remember this as fanboys. So one more time, let's do it again. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. Fanboys. Please remember that. And these again are coordinating conjunctions, okay? These 4 coordinating conjunctions are used to show contrast. For example, Russell, that's me, Russell studied hard for the test, yet she did not pass it. That's very sad, right? I studied hard for the test, yet I did not pass it. That's a very sad example. Another example, let's use the word but. Oh, this is very common, I think. I gave my dad a present, but he was not happy about it. I gave my dad a present, but he was not happy about it. Another sad example. Like I said, these words are used to show contrast with each other. That is why it somehow connotates a negative meaning. Let's take a look at for and so. Okay, for and so are used to show result, reason, and question. Example, Jill cried for she knew Jack was her only love. Jill cried for she knew Jack was her only love. Wow, why did she cry? Jack was her only love. I suppose she should be happy. Okay, another example. So, Jim can't take a day off, so we canceled our trip. Jim can't take a day off, so we canceled our trip. So it shows result, reason, or question. Let us now move on to the second type of a conjunction. What is this? We already have coordinating conjunction. The next one is subordinating conjunction. In subordinating conjunction, one sentence is independent. It can stand alone, while the other sentence is dependent. It cannot stand alone. Okay, I will give you an example so you can further understand. I don't like cake because it's too sweet. In subordinating conjunction, there is no acronym, just like fanboys, which will be easier for you to understand. But here, in subordinating conjunction, there is no acronym at all. So it means you have to memorize it. Okay, let's take a look at the first example of a subordinating conjunction, which is the word since. What is since? Since can be used to introduce a cause or a reason. A cause or a reason. Example, since I was young, I've always wanted to become a scientist. Next is until. Until is used to indicate that an event only happens up to a certain point in time. Up to a certain point in time. Okay, let me give you an example. I usually sit around my office until my boss gives me work to do. Right, next is when. When can be used to indicate that two events happened simultaneously. Example, when it started to snow, everyone started posting status on Facebook. Next is whenever. Whenever can be used to indicate that when one event happens at any point, so does another. Example, whenever I try to comfort people, I somehow make things worse. Very sad example. How about making it positive? Whenever I try to comfort people, it also makes me happy. Whenever. Next is once. Once is used to indicate that something has only been true since the occurrence of something else. I will think about my course in college once I finish my senior high school. Next is if. If can be used to set up a condition in a hypothetical situation. If. Let me give you an example. I will only visit a doctor if I am sick. So that if there is explaining a hypothetical situation. Okay. Let's take a look at the word as soon as. As soon as can be used to indicate that one event happened at the same time or directly after another event. Let me give you an example. As soon as you're all packed, we'll put everything in the car and go. As soon as. Got it? Okay, so those are examples of subordinating conjunctions, and I hope you can remember them, and I hope you can also use them in your own sentences. So once again, we have studied coordinating conjunctions and subordinating conjunction for this lesson today, and I hope you learned something. Thanks and have a great day. Goodbye!